welcome to another edition of Poland Daily Travel. This time we're in Legnica. That's one of the biggest cities in Silesia. 100,000 people, at least Lower Silesia. It's one of the biggest cities. We're just to the west of Wrocław, and Germany is about 100 kilometers away, so not so far. If you go north, you come to Zielona Góra. If you go south, you come to Jelenia Góra. Green Mountain to the north, Deer Mountain to the south. I'll let you figure it out. Yeah, Polish pronunciation can be challenging, for sure. At any rate, I call this area the center of town because it is. This is the old Rennick here, and we can see over here the old town hall. And the buildings next to it, we'll talk about more later. Those are the herring houses, they're called. The houses of sledge. Sledge means herring in Polish. This is the main walking street here. If you come around this way, you'll see the people having a walk on a Friday evening between the two churches, I call it. There's the Cathedral of St. Peter and St. Paul, and then there's the Lutheran Church of St. Mary, I believe it's called. Evangelical Church, Lutheran Church. Yeah. So back over here to the town hall. Well, you know, let's just put that in the background because it's a nice building. The church is going to require its own special examination because the cathedral is very important in the history of the Piast dynasty. You see, the Poles were in the city for 700 years, from the very beginning of Polish history. And Legnica has been fought over by just about everybody you can think of. Russians have been here, Germans. The Mongols fought one of their most important battles, I believe it was 1241 in this area, so a very long time ago. I mean, an impossibly long time ago. 900 years, you know, going on for 900 years. But they won the battle, but then they retreated to the south. So it's very important, the Battle of the Mongols here. They retreated to the south, surrounded Hungary, and stayed there instead of coming invading into Germany and into Western Europe. So that was perhaps yet another time, you might say, that Poland stopped an invasion from the east. Trying to do another one now, but in slightly different circumstances. Oh, somebody's acting out. Yeah, competition. She's participating, it's okay. At any rate, that's our introduction to Legnica. Let's look around a little bit in this program. I've never been here, it's all fresh to me. And Vova, you've never been here either, have you? No, he's never been here, I didn't think so, yeah. At any rate, Friday evening in Legnica. We'll take a bit of a walk and enjoy the trailer, and we'll be right back. Okay, thanks. Okay, this is Monastery Square, and that's the oldest building in town. That's the St. Mary's Church. It was built in, first started at least, and rebuilt many times, but first started in around 1200. That's right, 1200. So it's a pretty old building. It's been redone. You see, when the Germans, when the Prussians, the Germans, whatever you want to call them, when they came in, they redid a lot of the buildings in the style of and the approved German style, which is sort of neo-Gothic rather than the real thing. But hence you get this sort of same style of the church as you do with the post office from the 1900s. Okay, late 1900s. In fact, the interesting story, I was telling you a story about about the Mongols. The king at the time of the Mongol invasion, 1241, was a fellow called Henry the Pious. He went there, as the story goes, and said his prayers, made his peace with God before he went out to lead his troops against the Mongols. Of course, as I said before, they lost that battle, but that's where that's how old that building is. It goes back to 100 years before, or 40 years before that battle, I suppose. Yeah. Anyway, that's it. And across from it, if you don't mind me turning my back, pretend it's a movie. People do it all the time. We're just being natural. Across from it, the Temple of Buying, the shopping mall, the nicest shopping mall in this here part of the world. So there you are. We'll be back with more on the next episode from Legnica, and I hope you enjoy it. Thanks for watching.